Ciento.
Seis?
Yes. 106 of them things. My name's Platini.
My name's Black.
And we are
Two P's
in a pod.
Come on.
What it do? January's finally coming to an end. I've seen a couple of people out there complaining that January's taking an eternity to end. I know. I understand.
January always takes long.
Yeah, January just happens to be one of my favorite months. Not just because my birthday's there, it's just because it's the start of the year.
By the way, his birthday just passed.
Anyways, how do you do, my good sir?
I'm good.
That's what I like to hear.
Eagles are in the Super Bowl.
Look. Just leave it there. We'll get there. We will get there. Mm-hmm. As usual, we got a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC.
I think we got more DC than Marvel.
Oh, we'll see about that. As a matter of fact, let's check this for ourselves.
Let's do it.
Let's toss Ghost Rider.
Okay. Why are we here?
Marvel Studios. Rumor. It's always going to be a rumor, right? Marvel Studios will reportedly introduce Ghost Rider in Avengers Doomsday.
With that said, the fan casting has been going crazy with a certain name in the hat, Keanu Reeves. But there's another one. Who's the other one?
Ryan Gosling. And before we go in, I'm personally going to throw a name of my own into this hat. Your feeling, let me know. The way his reaction told me everything I need to know. Let's before we get here, let's talk Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves as Ghost Rider. I get the idea, but no.
You know who he would have been cool as, but they kind of like whatever.
Can I say it for you?
Who?
I might be wrong. I wouldn't have mind seeing Keanu Reeves as Sentry. That would have been cool.
That was my number one.
That would have been cool.
My second one was Adam Warlock.
But
remember, before they came out with Adam Warlock, they were having his name in the hat for that too. But it's okay.
I would have liked that. See, that make more sense. Ghost Rider, no. I'm not saying I don't want Keanu Reeves in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for Ghost Rider,
make him a mutant. Make him do something else.
Nightcrawler.
Maybe. I need someone with that accent.
Oh, I see.
I need someone with that accent.
Why? No, I forgot the accent. My bad. Let me reel that all the way back. The next person they threw in the hat was Gosling. For me, Gosling has the look. I don't know if he could deliver a Ghost Rider.
No. You think he has a look? I don't think he has.
I think he has a look for it.
Why don't y'all just give us a Jamie? A Spanish Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? Just change it up.
Fans were asking about that too. Here's what I'm thinking.
You guys might know him from
Walking Dead.
Boom, 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 boom.
You might, if you're like me, you might remember him from The Terminator 2.
Wow.
Yes. Let's talk Norman Reedus,
a.k.a. Daryl.
Daryl from Walking Dead.
I like it. He gives me more. Over those two, he gives me
more.
Over
those two, for sure. He has the look.
Bro, he just looks like he's struggling.
If you grab him and just throw out of the three we just mentioned, and if you Photoshop them in Ghost Rider gear and made it look perfect, Norman Reedus is going to look the best out of all of them.
Bro, he's already pictured on a motorcycle. He got the hair. He's Ghost Rider.
And he has that slight edge to him. Like, that would work. If you hear us, Marvel, if you do that, Norman Reedus, as a matter of fact, we've been right on a couple things. If it's not Norman Reedus, let it be like an actor that is doing his thing right now. Someone that's not well known. If it's not going to be
up
Norman
and coming,
Reedus.
They're actually good. But
yeah,
they
exactly.
Also fit the role.
They need that breakout role that'll catapult them up there.
Correct. Moving along.
This might be bad news, but I think it's more good than bad.
I didn't see it as bad. I was disappointed.
Yes, that's what I mean.
But I don't see it bad because it's let's Wiccan.
Yeah.
Let's stay with Wiccan.
And you know what I've always said? Finish it, or you don't need to drag stuff out. And what we're talking about is there's not going to be a season 2 to Agatha. Am I surprised by that news? Only in the aspect of folks love adding on when you don't need to, and the fact that they're not going to. Great job.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to, especially how that ended. What else were you gonna do?
Nothing.
You'd have more of a chance ruining it if you tried to drag this out. But let them know.
Patty Lupin, who played Lilia Caldero,
One of my favorite characters
in Agatha All Along, says the creator Jack Schaefer doesn't do second seasons. She was even offered to do a second season of WandaVision, but also declined.
That's great news to me because where WandaVision ended, I like that.
Did you see what her reason was for?
She don't do second season.
But there was a second part to that.
What?
She doesn't do second season. She does one-offs and
too much.
She says it's too much writing. You know what? I respect it, and you know what it is. Some people might look at that and say, "Oh, that's lazy." I think of it as creativity. Not. Like that's it. Okay, I gave you what I was creative enough with.
And look what you forced me to do. I gave you such intricacy and creativity in the story. You want me to add on to this
and possibly try to make it better. The pressure is disgusting.
It advanced the story.
Let's not.
Oh, we already have good.
Let somebody else take the baton. And now we'll go ahead and follow Wiccan to find his brother and let's do something.
And these one and dones, these one offs, they're perfect. They're doing what they're meant to. You don't need to drag this off. We got introduced. We saw a whole different perspective of Agatha that we wouldn't get nowhere else, and we didn't have to go to a 2-hour movie route to do it.
Facts.
That's great.
Facts. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun when we got it.
Mm-hmm. And that's it for Marvel news, ladies and gentlemen. As my man said at the beginning of the show, lots and lots of DC news.
You ever seen that commercial? Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Yeah, dumb. As soon as how it plays out, when we're amassing information, we're not swinging one way or another. We just go about, get it, and whatever the painting looks like, how we finish it, that's what it is. Let's talk Creature Commandos. Specifically, Creature Commando cuts. The gun, as you know, with these reimaginings, retellings, these things are from comics, and a lot of times things will change. And if you're watching Creature Commandos, and if you're a fan of Creature Commandos, as in you've known of it before, you know the characters aren't exactly the same.
Yeah, actually, almost all of them except Frankenstein.
Damn near. And Flag.
Yeah, but he's not a creature commando.
I see what you're saying.
He's the leader of the pack, but he's not. He's not a monster. He's not a monster.
Sure. According to Gunn, I definitely considered Wolfpack and especially Man-Bat, in parentheses, one of my faves. But I knew I wanted to tell Weasel stories, so it felt like too many rabbit and fuzzy characters. I considered Vincent Velcoro, but wanted to choose a creature far outside the usual roster from another part of DC. So I went with Dr. Phosphorus instead. I also considered Solomon Grundy,
I told you,
another favorite, but was pretty set on Frankenstein.
You know why I'm not mad at that? Don't take them all out. Because now you took them all out if you would have took Frankenstein out.
That's true.
You would have took all of them out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Leave Frankenstein in. That's great. Then you got Bride. I love the contrasting.
Even though I
there.
hate Frankenstein, it's gonna be a big miracle for something in there that happened to me.
There's gonna be a moment, and we're gonna be like, wow.
I'm putting the bet right now. I don't think so because he when he killed that old lady. Sorry, spoiler alert. He lost her. But before we digress, let them know a little bit about the guys he cut from the roster.
Man-Bat is a Batman villain. He was a scientist that transformed into a bat hybrid on accident.
That's messed up.
That's actually probably episode 1 of Batman the Animated
That's
Series.
one of the what's funny
That's
is we
episode one.
watched it sometime last year we watched it just because.
We
And I
just
think
let
so,
it rip, yeah. Next on the list, Vincent Velcoro is this is one of my favorite characters on there. He's wicked in the original comics. Vincent Velcoro is a vampire who was part of the Creature Commandos.
So he's basically he's a part of the original set.
He's a vampire creature, yeah. He's a vampire creature because he could still go out in the sun.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Next up, this is a well-known Solomon Grundy. If you guys are Batman fans, he's a villain originally introduced as a Green Lantern. Oh, a Green Lantern.
Originally, even though, but you know their villains cross each other.
They're in the same world. They're in the same universe.
And where it loses my mind right now. Where Flash lives, that city, it's not too far from Gotham.
What's the city?
It's so like black. It's city.
Some city.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm not a big Flash.
It's like down the block type stuff. So I'm not surprised Solomon Grundy is when I came across that, I said, he's a Green Lantern villain?
It makes sense. They probably beat him up, put him inside, and then all of a sudden he found his way to Gotham.
But he's always presented, you always seen Batman doing them in. That's what's funny.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Grundy was somewhere else, found his way to the ugliest part of the city, Gotham. Said, "Oh, I could reside here. I'll stay in the sewers." Croc is down here. I see him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. That's funny.
That's crazy. But besides that, what is else to come from DC? My
Guys,
good sir.
It's 2025. We have a list of things that's going to be coming out this year, next year, and the year after. Superman, July 11th, 2025 hits the box office, and I am ready for this. This is crazy. This is crazy how I'm ready for a Superman.
An original and authentic hater of Kal-El and everything about him. Now he's a fan. It's crazy to me. You guys don't understand that.
Next up, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Now, I was never a hater of Supergirl, especially when we got the comic that's based off of this movie.
I just want to say, I find it ironic or what was going on for us to go get the comic and then later on find out that the movie is based, because none of that information was out. Do you understand that?
Gunn.
That's the man that we did it. And when we went to go get the,
I don't even think Gunn announced that he was
none of that
over DC.
We were so into our comics, like we were like, man, we were buying so much Marvel, we wanted to get into DC, and then we asked Brian, what's a good starting point for these, and he gave us that point. And ironically, months later,
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And I read that whole series, and let me tell you, the art was amazing. The storyline, not to be, it was out of this world, literally. They were out of Earth. She was out in space doing things, her own adventures. It was amazing. That hits box office June 26, 2026, a year after, maybe a little less than a year after Superman. Ooh, I like this. The Batman 2.
Now remember, this isn't Guns.
Nope. This, I forgot who it is. It's the continuation of the Batman with our man's Robert Pattinson, which I don't know. I liked it.
I liked it too.
I liked it. It is a long movie, but I seen it 3 times, theaters. Then when my pops got a new TV and that joint was huge, I seen it again, and we seen it here, and it was great. Moving along.
Did you give the date for that one?
Oh, October 1st, 2027, 2 years from now.
That's good enough. That's enough great space. Let James do his thing in the middle.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure these are movies, yeah?
Yes, all movies. We're talking movies right now.
Green Lantern series.
Oh, sorry. We're talking movies and series. Take that back.
Okay, but Green Lantern series, all that stuff. All that stuff. Moving along. The Brave and the Bold to be announced?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
And the synopsis is before we even knew anything about this, we've always said this. We're true with the origin story. Let's get Batman years ahead, and that's what we're getting. The movie will follow Batman and his son Damian Wayne as Robin. Andy Muschietti will direct. If you don't know who that is, he did both It's and he did the Flash movie.
Both It's movie, the It
Not
movie?
the original.
The recent ones. They're pretty good.
He did both.
I'm not a big It franchise guy, but I like them.
And I won't roast him for Flash because, as far as I'm concerned, you came to the table and those were the tools you were left to use.
Can I tell you something though? There was parts of the Flash that I liked. Not Flash. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talked about this, and like I said, I won't put full blame on you.
It just only did bad. It only did bad because there was already mud in the water.
Your main characters already made it muddy as possible,
and he came in at the worst time possible.
No one cared. No one cared.
It was the end.
Like, it was. I bet you at the offices, no one cared if you clocked in. They're like, "Yo, I'm here," and whatever.
Hello. Is this in James Gunn's world or no?
Yes, talk. Let's go.
Woo! Swamp Thing to be announced.
Yes.
James Mangold, who has directed Indiana Jones and Logan. Which Indiana Jones? The new one?
The new ones. He also did the Wolverine. So he has his
Wolverine.
The Wolverine. He has the one that
with Sabretooth?
Yeah. So he has his he knows what he's doing with these superhero movies.
Okay. And you about to do Swamp Thing?
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite characters.
And they said Swamp Thing's gonna be dark.
Bro, if it's not dark, then why do it? You know, okay, here's the thing. I know I can't even say it. Gunn was very playful with Guardians, but it's Marvel. When is Marvel ever that dark?
It's gone dark, but that's not his main thing.
It gets dark.
It has its park.
It gets dark, but it never gets that dark. The darkest I've seen is probably Daredevil, the street level. Like, yo, we doing some really bloody stuff.
What's his name? Kind of got dark. The God Butcher, whatever.
Oh, Thor.
I don't know if you want to consider. Was it Civil War? Winter Soldier? Not like dark, but very dramatic. But
it got like oof over here. But DC has always been for more of a mature audience. Even Batman, the animated series, the movie, when they had the Batman toys in McDonald's, they had to take it back because it's too violent for the kids.
Funny enough, both things are about superheroes, but one's more grounded than the other.
That is true.
Yes,
we've talked about this.
This is very interesting, and when I did my due diligence, it just got more interesting and more interesting.
The authorities to be announced. This is interesting.
Yeah.
The authority which will see Wildstorm characters join the DCU. They'll be taking matters into their own hands to do what they believe is right, per the official synopsis. Wildstorm.
Let me just tell you real quick how it started.
Please.
I understand. Jim Lee founded Wildstorm in 1992. It was originally an independent company called Aegis Entertainment. Other creators expanded the company in later years. In 1998, it became a publishing imprint of DC Comics. Let's get more into it. What it included: the America's Best Comics imprint, the Cliffhanger imprint, and other imprints. What appeared in it: Stormwatch, Voodoo, Justice League of America's Vibe, Grifter, Superman, Supergirl, Superboy, The Movement, Grayson, and the new Suicide Squad. If you want to know who Grifter is from Wildcats. He was also in Flashpoint Paradox. He kind of looked like Deadpool, but he wasn't Deadpool. He had guns too. That's Grifter.
Yes, with the blonde hair.
Yes, I know. He's telepathic. He can heal, psychic, stuff like that. But that's what's going on.
He literally almost looks like Deadpool. Literally.
That's what's going on there.
That's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Moving on. This is a good one too. Teen Titans to be announced. The project is being written by Ana Naguera, who is behind the script of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We're keeping the cohesiveness, not only on screen,
in-house,
but behind the writers, the producers.
You'll be able to see ahead and behind, like you won't.
I like this. All right. This one doesn't really tickle me much because season 1 wasn't. You know what? This isn't fair. We can't say this.
I'll give season 2 its chance because of
We have to
look what its starting point. You see where it's starting? Read what it says.
August 25th. The new season will take place after the events of Super. Oh,
Exactly.
bro.
That's why we tried to.
Peacemaker season 2. Sorry, that's what we're talking about. We tried to do season 1. We only got to like an episode and a half after we just kind of tuned out. Not that we'll try it again. We'll leave it as background noise just so we can be in touch. You know what I'm saying?
But the good news is season 2 is almost like a retcon. Season 1 doesn't matter, but it kind of does matter. But we're moving forward here.
We have to see what's going on just so we could be, you know what I'm saying? Because if we get to season 2 and we're like, oh, who is this? And he was in season 1.
But listen to what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
After the Superman movie, we have nothing to worry about because it's going to be based off the Superman movie. There's no place to watch it. There's no way to watch season 2 without seeing the Superman movie. Which also gives us the timeline on when Peacemaker is going to be dropped. Oh, it's later this year.
No, yeah. August 25th, literally right after the movie. Right after the movie. They're not playing.
Oh, they're starting up. They're not playing.
Next year, there's no date. Lanterns. We'll have a true detective style take on the Green Lantern's lore. It sees Hal Jordan, Kyle Chandler, mentoring a young Lantern, John Stewart, Aaron Pierre, and the two characters investigate a murder.
Now, this murder will start on Earth, but the murder, as they investigate, gets bigger and bigger and beyond, bigger than ever.
That's crazy. We're doing detective work on Earth that goes into space.
And they mentioned that the Lantern series will be a big, important piece to everything that's going on. I don't know what that means. So that's all I can tell you.
Justice League?
I don't know.
Hey, okay. Next up, Waller to be announced. Produced by Doom Patrol creator Jeremy Carver. Oh, this is another one.
Yeah.
This is another one. This is what I like. Bring out these characters. Because I never heard of them until they announced this last year sometime. Booster Gold to be announced. Imposter syndrome is how Gunn described Booster Gold. It literally...
Because Booster Gold went to the future to get...
famous.
To get...
powers?
Technology to bring back to where he used to...
He wants attention.
No.
He wants attention. He wants to be a hero. He wants to be the guy.
So that story, there's gonna be comedic relief, to say the least. There.
Yes.
This one's gonna be fire, in my opinion.
Oh, Paradise Lost to be announced. This show is set in Themyscira, Wonder Woman's home. It will have a Game of Thrones feeling to it, according to Gunn. Chill out.
Read what Gunn said.
How did the Society of Women come about? What does it mean? What are their politics like? What are their rules? Who's in charge? What are all the games that they play with each other to get to the top?
Very interesting.
So you're giving us a whole Themyscira
That's a
history?
cheat code. That's a cheat code that James Gunn gets to play with that.
Dude.
That's been there the whole time. James Gunn's gonna get to play with that?
But they also said it's not present time.
Exactly.
It's like the history of Themyscira.
Game of Thrones-esque. If James Gunn takes it that deep with Wonder Woman, that'll do wonders for Wonder Woman's lore and more fans. I need a solid Wonder Woman, man.
We had one. She did great. And the song that came up every time. But we're moving on. We're going to get a new one.
Yo.
Hopefully, she has the theme music just like that. Because that shit was fire.
And as far as DC content, that's including movies and shows, that is all that we know right now, and we are excited. That's a lot of information you just got right there.
Facts.
Wow.
Till next time, y'all.
And honestly, I don't know how they managed to keep doing this episode after episode. That emoji from Twitter. He can't keep doing this. Like, what the heck? You're thinking it's gonna go one way, then this goes the other way.
We are talking about Batman the Caped Crusader. The series is on Amazon Prime. And this episode 7?
Moving Target.
Episode 7, Moving Target. It starts crazy. Starts crazy.
It starts off with Barbara being thanked by one of her clients. Her father, while she's being thanked by one of her clients, they're at a court, like the steps of court. Her father comes along as the client leaves, and I guess you could say he makes a slick remark as far as whether her client was guilty or innocent, not because he felt like she was helping a criminal.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those thin lines, and then she bites back with, well, if your people, your team, your people on the task force will do their job correctly. And I was like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Spicy, caliente.
Hey.
As they try to leave the courtroom, they're near the steps. Someone backs out the hammer. It looked like a 38 revolver, something. I'm like,
oh wait, before that, was it the two that popped up? Who are the two? Homegirl, the detective. What's her name? Montoya, and what's his name? Montoya and the ginger buddy go.
He was already there. That's what he was.
Right, but they're running up the stairs talking about, Commish, hold on, we just got word that, and then Buddy pops up with the 38, ready to pop him in the
broad daylight, and the ginger haired guy who was with Montoya shoots
on sight.
The guy,
bow,
saves Commissioner Gordon, and that's how the episode starts, which is kind of wild. I'm like, we're already here, and we come to find out that someone has put a hit out on Commissioner Gordon.
Crazy.
What they find out is the shooter's name is Floyd. I'm good for looking. I didn't even look up, but the shooter's name is Floyd
Lawton.
Mm-hmm. Montoya and Barbara try to convince Commissioner Gordon to get protection, and he's unbelievably hard-headed.
He refuses.
He's not with it.
It's like, no, it's my city. I got this. I'm gonna stay right here in my office, and I'm gonna keep working.
Wow. And then while Barbara's in her office, which is very hilarious, Batman makes one of those entrances and startles the hell out of her.
Yo, it startled me. She is deep in whatever she's doing, reading something. It's the middle of the night, windows open.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of camera closes in on her. She's like in deep thought, and next thing you know, Batman's right next to her. Like
she
what?
lets out a genuine, what the hell? Because she gets startled.
You got to stop popping in on people like that, man.
Batman makes it official that there is a hit, not just a hit, an open hit on Commissioner Gordon, and the hit came from Blackgate Prison. Now, what's the difference between a regular hit and an open hit? A hit, there's
one
enforcer was sent. Open hit, man.
Every man for themselves.
Anyone y'all hit this man.
Whoever gets him gets the Lajon at the end.
Which makes Batman make a visit to Blackgate Prison. He finds the middleman, and the middleman gets the squeezing. The middleman's a coward, yellow spine. He tells Batman after the first attempt was failed on Commissioner Gordon, heavy hitters from out of town were called in. He also tells Batman to go see a man by the name of Mueller. And what happens when
This is funny to me. Batman gets into the prison, knocks out the guards, gets access to Mueller's prison cell, gets in there. Mueller, sitting on his bed. Oh, I paid you already. Blah 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 blah. Looks at Batman. Oh, he's startled. Oh my God! Please no. And like a mother flower he is,
I'm surprised.
Pulls a knife out of his wherever the heck.
I'm Batman of all people.
Tries to slash Batman. Batman, bing, bang, boom, bing, bing. Now he's up against the wall of the cell. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. Gets crazy.
We cut to a scene of the commissioner coming home, but the front door is being guarded by his daughter, Montoya, and other cops. One of the other cops is ginger-haired buddy from the beginning that shot one of the shooters that was trying to get rid of Commissioner Gordon. After a little back and forth, Barbara makes some points. She finally convinces him
We gotta go.
to take everything serious. And her points were, there's a hit out on you, the neighborhood. You can't have these kids and these families in the way. And he thinks about it and he's like, all right, whatever. I'm with it. So they all pack his belongings, they get in the car and they leave. But the timing couldn't even be worse.
Mind you, this is like the 50s, you know?
Yes,
50s,
you pointed that
50s. Out. It's literally a landline phone. There's no voicemails. There's no tape recorders. There's no, I'll get back to you after the beep. None of that. It's literally just ringing as they're leaving, so no one could get. Who was it?
Batman. Because Batman just came back from Blackgate Prison. He's in his car driving.
He got the information.
Mm-hmm.
He got the information.
When he calls, Commissioner Gordon and gang are
gone. Already about to leave, and they're setting off to what is it?
I forgot the name of the place. Yeah, the safe house. It was very far, and yeah, that's where things get to popping. Because as they're driving, you know, things are cool, things are peaceful. You see another police car slowly pull up from behind them. Then it pulls up alongside of them, and then the Tommy guns start hanging.
Two Tommy guns.
Letting them things sing.
Hits the driver, hits the driver. Driver gets hits on the shoulder.
Then Montoya takes the whip. Montoya starts whipping.
No.
It was Barbara.
Barbara was in the front.
You're right.
Montoya and Ginger Buddy was in the back, just gang, shooting back.
Shootout.
Mm-hmm. She pulled the fast one on him because it was a sharp curve. She kept going straight and pulled the okie doke at the very last minute. Then the boys go straight off the cliff. Boom, gets rid of them. Car explodes. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. 2 bodies gone. Done.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this show does not care the bodies. The bodies be dropping.
Episode 1. Anyways. So the problem is now, after that whole commotion,
the car is shot the hell up. I told you.
Bad.
Tommy guns galore. They try driving it, but it
starts puttering,
and it finally craps out. So they get the idea to hide the car. Mm-hmm. And they hide the car
behind one of those big old school billboards.
Mm-hmm. And they start walking. And while they're walking, they walk through I want to say it's a city that's in development. Oh, it was. It basically was, because the billboard they put it behind was saying welcome
to the city.
I literally just put 2 and 2. I didn't even realize it was like a city being built, so there's a lot of houses and developments, and they decide to hide one of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, the one that they wanted to hide in is specifically a safe house, because remember what they said when they were inside? He's like, let's make coffee. It's a dummy house. They have no real stuff in there.
Oh yeah, they
there's
got
no
one
real
of those dummy
food.
houses.
There's no
It was crazy. This show was being very mysterious, because the people who are looking for Commissioner Gordon, they don't tell us much about him. It's just a whole bunch of guys in black, and out of the whole bunch of guys in black, one of them has a mask with like 2 circles on it.
I originally said Bullseye, and I was like, wait, no, that's Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like Men in Black. They're literally wearing trench coats with the white button up top hats, and I'm like, what's going on right now?
And then they follow the trail of the car, and remember that guy was like drip, drip, drip.
I called him Onomatopoeia Man.
Yeah, he called him Onomatopoeia Man because he just make random noises.
And the guy, boss, where you going, boss?
Bingo.
And he find the car.
I guess the car was leaking oil and whatnot, and he finds it.
He goes,
really
bingo.
Real gentleman. But here's my problem: we don't get no name for that guy.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead, continue.
Anyway, okay, so they track him down. These guys, circle head buddy with the black mask, they find. Here's what's crazy. Who had that glass of coffee? Someone was about to drink something, and a bullet shatters the mug. And it was them, the men.
Bro.
No way. I just took a glimpse. I just took a fucking glimpse. Pardon my language. There's no way that says that. There's no way that says that, Platt.
The masked man in episode 7 of Batman Cape Crusader is Onomatopoeia, a calculating killer who speaks only in sound effects. Onomatopoeia is a skilled fighter who imitates sounds he hears, such as the sound of a weapon or an attack.
Everything makes sense. Let's not say it, but we'll get there. Everything makes sense.
He wears a black business suit, trench coat, black shoes, and a black mask with 2 white circles in the center. He also wears a black fedora with a gray hat band. That's interesting.
So, we got the name. Onomatopoeia Man and his henchmen finally find them at the safe house. A shootout starts to happen. A shootout and a brawl. While this is happening, Batman finally arrives, and I'm glad you found that information, because what threw me off was
the way he just kept doing that.
Not that. Who is you to be able to go toe-to-toe with Batman?
Yeah.
And while he's fighting Batman, he's making the noises. Pow!
Bam.
Bam!
Whoosh. Oh, he threw the dust at him.
Oh my God!
He said, whoosh. I'm like, what is this guy? Onomatopoeia Man?
Yo!
And that was just me, just because I know what onomatopoeia is.
While that's happening, some of the henchmen break into the house, and so everyone's getting busy. There's no one not doing nothing here. It's
Facts.
a climactic part.
Facts.
Batman finally beats the last henchman, but reveals the commissioner. Let me. I gotta bring this back because it's crazy. Batman finally beats Onomatopoeia Man, right? I'm sure you're thinking the same thing.
That's it.
The show's over.
We're good.
It was a bit less climactic than the other show, but it's over.
I will say you this. I'm going to give you credit for this. I was paying attention, but I wasn't so much.
His vibe was
your
off.
antennas and your spidey senses. I know we're talking DC, but my man's was on point. What is his name? Corrigan. He was the detective with Montoya.
The gingerhead buddy since the beginning of the show.
Since the beginning of the show, mind you, Corrigan was the guy who saved Commissioner Gordon in the beginning and shot the henchman or the hitman. And it's just funny because he literally throughout the whole show, he's like, I don't know. And I was like, you think it's the driver? Because the driver was acting really flimsy, but guess what? He was a flimsy guy. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, it was Corrigan the whole time being a dirty.
How did Onomatopoeia Man and the henchmen find the route to the safe house?
It was too crazy. Connected too many dots too quickly. Inside job. Who's the man?
Wow.
What we did skip is during the shootout, Barbara and Corrigan went to the back of the house to keep it safe and make sure no one goes into the back, while Gordon, Montoya were staying up front where all the heavy hitters were hitting them. As everything clears out, Barbara, Corrigan clean up the mess, get rid of the bad guys. Barbara has her back turned. Next thing you know, all you hear is click, click. And Corrigan has a gun to Barbara's back and said, this is it.
It's too much money.
It's too much. How can I say no? How can I say no? And she goes, how are you going to get away with this? Oh, that's easy. Picks up one of the henchmen's gun. Said, I'm going to just say he shot you right before I put 2 shots in him. Oh, my
nasty
goodness.
work.
He starts moving her around like, come on, let's go. That's it. You're done. But guess who comes
as
to
he's
save
aiming his gun at her from far off? The door's open, and who's in the doorway? Commissioner Gordon. Let that thing sing.
Didn't shoot him, didn't hurt him. Just pew! Dead aim to the gun. Gun out the hand. We got our man.
Gun out the hand. We got our man. We find out. Here's the problem. Full circle, we find out the hit wasn't on Commissioner Gordon. No one cares about Commissioner Gordon. I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. The hit was out on his daughter.
The whole time. But we come to find out why. He's a schmuck. He's a bum. He's out here mad at Barbara after Barbara went to court and went to war for him.
And gave him the best deal. And the person we're talking about is Mueller.
The same guy who got beat up by Batman when Batman was in the cell smacking him up. He was upset because he said, I don't belong here. I made a mistake.
And the irony is, she goes, you do belong here.
You do
like,
belong
look what
here.
you just put her through. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was someone above Mueller. I didn't think it started at Mueller. The whole middleman thing threw me off. Mueller attacking.
I thought Mueller was an afterthought. Nope, Mueller was behind this the whole time.
So I got another Batman villain added to my lexicon, my rogue gallery, because onomatopoeia, man. What?
Yo, it's giving me like Calendar Man. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those small henchmen. They're still annoying. And you got.
They're still dangerous.
Bro.
They're still
how
dangerous
many annoying characters does Batman have?
They're still dangerous. Onomatopoeia man.
Running
He was
amok.
giving them. Matter of fact, while Batman was beating up all of Onomatopoeia Man's henchmen, he had his hand in his pockets.
Hello, we're gonna put your picture right.
He had his hands in his
Standing
pockets,
tall, and just observing the scenery while Batman is scuffling around. He's just like, who is this guy?
And then got the bam booming and pounding.
Then when they got to scuffling, it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, pow, and I like how Batman ended it.
Pow!
He literally said pow. He's like, shut that up, man.
Another great episode. I have no complaints. Thanks for that, Ali. You pulled the rug right from under us. I didn't see that,
bro. It's getting wild because
how's every episode good?
What was the last episode? Who did we have? John Constantine. What's his name? Papa Midnight.
Papa Midnight.
Papa Midnight.
We got his real name too from Alfred of all people. That's his man's.
Yep. Crazy. and they're chuckling about it's hilarious. Papa Midnight last episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting these.
The episode before that was Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, but you know, a different take of Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. It's just they're giving us these characters, villains that like get lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to read into Batman to know who these guys are.
Yeah.
And I like it. Onomatopoeia Man.
Onomatopoeia Man. Moving target, man. If you haven't been watching Capes Crusaders, you need to.
Please. We got what? 3 more?
About that.
3 more and we're done. You know what I want to find out? We'll find out if they're signed up for season 2.
They gotta know they got crack on.
Yo, there's people that don't like this. But you know what it is? Those are those hard-headed, stuck. They're stuck in their ways. They don't want things to change. You know what's funny? I don't think this changed at all. Batman's still Batmaning.
Batman's still Batmaning.
He's still being detective. He's still whooping butt. And it's giving me animated series because it's in the 50s.
Mm-hmm,
it's in the 50s. You still got the old school cars. You got the Tommy guns, trench coat.
It's everything
Batman. Mob is mobbing. The mob ties are thick.
It's even nastier here in ways like
a man named Mueller putting out hits on Barbara. Like, what are we doing? I love it. It's a good show, man. It's a good show. Can't wait.
And on that note,
till next time. Hey! All right. He just pointed this out. I said this last episode. Before this game happened, I said this last episode. If y'all could see that. National Football Conference Champions 2022. That's the last time we went to the Super Bowl. And I said, I need them to win because I need a new hat. I love this hat.
Mm-hmm.
I love this hat. I need a new one. Mm-hmm. And guess what, guys?
His wish was granted.
I'm getting a new one. By next episode, hopefully you're going to see me in that joint. Because guess what? We have 2 weeks. Shoot, maybe a little less now.
Yeah.
About a week and a half till the Eagles and the Chiefs, Part 2.
Oh, before we get there, let's talk.
Sorry.
Let's talk.
Sorry. I got a little excited.
Let's talk about what we did to the Commanders.
Jalen Hurts, 20 for 28, 200 plus yards, a passing touchdown, 3 rushing touchdowns, hold up before I finish. Didn't the Commanders' defensive coordinator said if Jalen Hurts runs like a running back, we gonna hit him like a running back?
Oh, I don't know about all that now.
Anyways, that was a beatdown. That was a beatdown.
I mentioned it before. It wasn't like, oh, we won by 1 point. We won by 3 points. No. We did the damn thing.
Mind you, they were really excited when they beat us. And if you remember the game, Jalen Hurts got knocked out, concussion, right? Then Kenny Pickett came in. He had hurt ribs. He was throwing the ball on hurt ribs. Devontae Smith drops a wide open pass down the middle for the go-to win. We could have ran the clock out and we would have won. Jaden Daniels gets the ball back. They get down the field. Remarkable performance by him. Great rookie season by him. All the kudos to them. But I feel like the Commander fans were just a little bit too delusional. Because they really thought they were going to come.
They didn't see what we were doing this season. They probably heard about the numbers, read the numbers even, but they didn't see it with their own eyes what was happening.
I feel like they really thought they were going to come to Lincoln Financial Field and beat us. The defense has been on fire. We have forced 22 forced fumbles this year. And that just sounds crazy to me. In this postseason, we have 0 turnovers, and we have 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 in 3 games. That turnover differential is crazy.
Yeah.
10-0?
Defense.
A.J. Brown showed up.
Yes.
Smitty with good catches. Goddard was wilding out.
Yes, my boy Goddard.
Nolan Smith holds the postseason sack record with 4.5 sacks in Eagles franchise history. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. It's a different Eagles game.
Shouts to Carter.
Hey, they had remember what I showed you? The difference between our team from 2022 and this year? There's only 3 people that are left on the team, if I'm not mistaken. Josh Sweat, Darius Slay, and C.J. Garner-Johnson. Everyone else is new. Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith. Milton Williams was here, but he didn't really get a lot of playing time because he was a rookie back then. Zach Bond, Oren Burks, who has stepped up in place of Nakobe Dean, who was balling this year.
This just came to my mind out of nowhere. Remember Maddox?
Maddox is still on the team, but hey, listen, I get it. You've done a lot for us. You did a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? You did a lot for us. It's time for the youngins to step up. You were a youngin at one point, and when you stepped up, we loved you for it. Cooper DeJean, Quentin Mitchell, Reed Blankenship. Reed was on the team, but he was a rookie, so you know who was starting? Marcus Epps, who is no longer with the team. Brother, we had Marcus Epps guarding Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a different game, man.
Yes.
But you know what I love? I love the noise. I love the noise around. We get one day of grace, and then after that, it's just, let's go back to shitting on the Eagles again.
Yeah.
Let's go back to shitting on Jalen Hurts. Oh, hey, yes, they've been running the ball great all year, but they're not going to do that against the Chiefs. Or
it's always, every time we prove, I'm over it and used to it because, like, no matter what they do, it's never enough.
No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us, and we don't care.
At all.
We don't care. We don't care. It's gonna be a grand finale. I need this team to stay focused. I know. Remember what I showed you today? Garner-Johnson hyping up. He in the huddle. He's like, I talk a lot of shit, but y'all boys, This is a team full of brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of y'all who were here 2 years ago, you know what it is. And for those of y'all who weren't, you know what time it is. We're in the Super Bowl. Young boys, soak it all in. Soak it. It's a great experience. But Lane Johnson said it best. Don't let it fly by you, but also don't lose focus.
Mm-hmm.
We have something to do. We have a mission. We're back. Our team is firing on all cylinders. Kellen Moore was in his bag. I know you had another interview with the Saints. He had an interview with the Cowboys.
You
Guess what?
told me. Oh, what happened with
The Cowboys got their coach, whatever. But hey, listen, you can't be mad because he has been doing... Kellen Moore has been doing his thing this year.
I
so he
dig it.
does deserve the, at least let me give you an interview. But I'm going to tell you right now, bro. He had an interview with the Saints, and I don't think he's going to take that job. You know what he's doing? He's going through the motions because he knows, I'm pretty sure we win the Super Bowl, he's going to stay with us another year, boost up his resume even more, and look at what the next vacant, because why would you want to go to the Saints? They're an old team. They're in cap hell. Their cap space is horrid. You don't have a QB. You know what I'm saying? I know the Lajon. It makes people, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. It's also life-changing money. I get it. But Kellen, you've been in this league for a long time. You're finally with a team in the Super Bowl. Right? Ball out, win the game, run it back with us. Because you were in your bag against those Commanders. Bro, first play of the game. That pitch, what did I tell you?
The whole time you're talking, I'm thinking about the pitch.
But what did I tell you? I told you and Alex. I have not seen that play all year. I have seen the sweep.
Bro, I've been watching
sweep,
since we won the Super Bowl. I've seen a lot of plays. I'm used to a lot of the style. Never seen that.
Never seen that play. First play of the game. After that, the jet sweeps to Smitty. The jet sweep to Goddard. Remember when Goddard was... What are we doing?
I like when they move the ball around, share the ball.
I like the bag he's in. Stay focused. He already did his interview with the Saints. That was on Monday. He did it. Stay focused. That's it. There's no more interviews. Lock in. Vic, I don't got to tell you nothing. Vic already said he's staying with us, man. He don't want to go nowhere. He's a Philly guy. He's from Philly. His family's there. He's staying here. And you see what he's done with these young boys. This defense, the communication is crazy. Our special teams. Will Shipley.
Shout outs to I even tweeted it. I'm gonna clip it right here. I put Shipley in all caps. As soon as we won the game, out of all names I could have said, this is not even the name I put in the hand. I said Shipley in all caps.
Can I tell you a stat from Will Shipley? He altered the game in 3 different ways. The first run from Saquon was set up by a Will Shipley kick return. Remember the first kick return?
Yes.
Remember how he shot out?
And he put us in a great position.
He could have took it to the crib, but he got us to the 45 or whatever? Boom, that's one. The second incident was when the Commanders fumbled. Guess who caused the fumble on the kick return? Will Shipley. We were already up. It's garbage time now. Barkley's out. Almost all the starters is out. Pickett's under center. Will Shipley gets the rock and bursts through the hole for whatever many yards and finishes the drive with a touchdown. You saw Saquon Barkley. You saw how happy he was.
As if he made it.
What was the saying that Nick said? Sometimes you, sometimes me,
always us. I love them stealing that. Sometimes you, sometimes me.
Always us. That's that mentality that this team has. No one's greedy. No one is diva. No one me. No. Bro, we have 2 all-star wide receivers. And they've been seeing Saquon cook all year. You think they really care? No. Yeah, there was an instance when A.J. Brown was upset, but he wasn't upset at that. He was just upset at the fact that there was times where he was open and, he didn't get the ball. It makes sense. The man's an all-pro. He's an all-star, man. 2,000-yard games or seasons back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Went to the Super Bowl twice now. A.J. Brown's A.J. Brown. He could be a douchebag like the other Brown. What's his name? CTE man.
Oh. I forgot.
What's his name?
From
From the Steelers. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He could be a douchebag like that and just take his jersey off and get off the field and I don't want to play this game no more. No, but he's not. But y'all just want to keep yapping. Anything the Eagles do, y'all just want to yap about. But guess what? We're the ones in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
I don't even know what to say.
No.
This team, they got to finish.
Now that we talked about what we did to the Commanders, now let's talk about what we're going to do this coming game.
It's part 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's round 2. Heavyweight fight.
Remember what you said? One more step. One more step.
Oh, when he picked it up.
Yeah! One more step.
Uno mas. Yo, this is great. We're living in the middle of like a historic time for a team that we really love. And we saw them get defeated by this team 2 years ago, and now we're right.
I'm glad I saw that with my eyes. Even if it wouldn't have tasted the same if I had to watch highlights and replays. I'm glad I saw that.
Brother, Jalen Hurts balled out. He has, you know who has the best passer rating in Super Bowl history? Nick Foles. And we saw that. We saw him win that. You know who has the second best? Jalen Hurts. He outdueled Patrick Mahomes when apparently our quarterback can't throw. He's a running quarterback. He outdueled the best quarterback in the league. I don't know what to tell you. And he just showed y'all 20 for 28 against the Commanders. No turnovers. 4 total touchdowns, a passing and 3 rushing. His knee looked good. And now you got 2 weeks of rest. Shout outs to Cam Jurgens. Shout outs to Dickerson. Y'all boys get healthy. Shout outs to BG. He's trying to make a comeback. Mm-hmm. If he does, I want the same lineup. Let him be a rotational guy. If somebody needs a breather, let BG get in. You know? This is going to be a very, very interesting. You know what they said? Saquon Barkley. He's been gashing defenses all year and da-da-da-da-da. He won't do that against the Chiefs. My brother in Christ. The Chiefs faced the Texans and the Bills. The Texans have a good running back in Joe Mixon. He had 88 yards and a touchdown. The Bills have Cook. 89 yards and a touchdown. What do you think Saquon Barkley's going to do? Saquon Barkley is miles better than both of those running backs. No disrespect to them. Mm-hmm. They're obviously starters on the team, so they're good to be playing in the NFL. But if you're telling me a Mixon and a Cook are rushing for 80-something yards against this so-called great defense, again, this is not disrespect to the defense. It's just I need more respect for our offensive line, our offense,
thank you,
and our future Hall of Fame running back.
Thank you.
The man has broke almost all the records this year, minus the rushing title, which I don't mind. Well, he got the rushing title. He just didn't get the rushing record. I don't mind it. It was a great call. Sirianni said, no. We're going to save that because we have more football to play. Yeah. And now we are in February coming up, and we're going to be playing football.
I hope y'all boys ready.
I hope y'all can take my coach's name out your mouth, too.
I hope y'all boys ready.
Fly, Eagles, fly. I'm getting old now.
It's 2 P's with your fight news.
Come on.
Let's talk about it. January 24th, we had tied 170. Took place in Bangkok. We see... Hold on, all right? Bear with me now.
This is a crazy one.
Taiwan Chai PK Sanchai,
featherweight Muay Thai champion with a 10-1 record,
defeats Superbon
featherweight kickbox champion with a 6-3 record
via TKO round 2 and successfully defends his title. Let's check that out. know, every time. Out of all the clips we ever see, he bring it back. It just starts and ends. Starts in dramatic fashion, ends in dramatic fashion.
I'm sleeping like how he's sleeping.
Bring that back.
Yo, hold on.
Oh, you
throws a kick.
Him.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Opponent throws a kick. Okay, wait. It's so fast. He throws a kick. Man throws another kick. He catches it, gives him a 2.
Man,
it's too fast.
And Superborn is not no slouch.
It's too fast. Oh, and it continues.
Oh, he was cooked after that.
Oh no! Oh my god! He's not recovering from the first one.
Yeah, bro.
He's a problem.
Bro, he's holding your leg. How can you defend?
He's a problem.
Wow.
Congratulations. I'm sorry. Tawan Chai, PK Sang Chai.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Wow.
Woo.
On that same day, Let's Talk Karate Combat 52 took place in Miami, where we see Shazai Ibrahim
7-0
defeat Edgar Scrivers
6-4
and defends his KC lightweight.
Come on.
And remind them about that fun fact about our boy.
Fun fact: Shazai is the #1 ranked wushu fighter in Pakistan, boasting a combined wushu and kickboxing record of 75-4.
He's a bad man. Also, on that card, Alex Pereira's sister did it again.
Aileen?
Yes, sir.
Aileen?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Pereira, sister with another. The last one was quick. Oh, baby. This one is just as quick. Whoa. Ref. Good job,
ref.
Good job. Because you can tell.
Alex,
look at that. I love that.
I love that.
Is he smiling?
His mitt holder.
I love his mitt, man.
Oh, everywhere. Just standing in the corner.
That's his man's.
Oh my! I love it.
That's his man, bro. That's like as if you made it, I'd be with you everywhere you go. Like, what are you talking about?
January 25th, PFL Road to Dubai. We see, here we go, Usman Nurmagomedov
19-0.
defeat Paul Hughes
13-2.
And defends his Bellator lightweight title.
Brother, can I tell you something? That was a work of art.
It was.
That's the thing that they teach us when we're young kids at wrestling camp. How to just switch out of things.
Sit out and
reach over, switch, and you always gotta look to the sky. Look to the sky, and you'll get the switch and be fast.
Whoa.
Dog, that was beautiful.
It was. It really was.
Look. Oh, he
and I see the mechanics. I love seeing the mechanics of it all.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Shout out to Usman. On that same day, KSW 102 took place in Poland, where you see Sebastian Prisbis
13-4
defeat Bruno Azevedo
21-5
via unanimous decision. Read that score.
Scorecard reads 48-47, 48-46, and 49-45. What a butt whooping
for the vacant bantamweight title.
Congratulations, Sebastian.
On the same day, LFA 200 took place in Minnesota, where we see Larry and Douglas
13-5
defeat Elijah Jones
10-2
via KO for Elijah's LFA featherweight title. He took his belt.
Great stuff. Nice take. Oh shoot.
It's coming.
Get out of there.
It's coming.
Oh, there's no getting out of there. Oh no. Oh baby.
Ref, it's over. Thank you, Ref. Thank you. Shout out to Larry and Douglas. Nice. Let's talk boxing. January 23rd in California, we see Eric Priest
15-0
defeat Tyler Howard
20-3,
winning the vacant WBA Continental North America title in the process.
Wow, was this unanimous decision? The scorecards read 190, 190, 190.
That's a whooping.
That is a whooping. Eric Priest highlights. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, Buddy already looks like he's not. Yeah. I don't know. Oh.
I love his body head.
Oh. I like how he moves. But he doesn't have bad defense, though.
He doesn't, but his movements are better.
His smoother.
Smoother, loose, more elastic.
He's very...
Oh! That jab's there before you know it.
Good job, Priest.
January 24th in Tokyo, our boys back. Noye Inu
29-0.
defeats Ye Jun Kim
21-3.
via KO, a KO that he asked for. Round 4 and defends his undisputed junior featherweight title. You'll see why.
He asked for this?
You'll see why.
Brother.
I know.
Brother. You asked for it 3 times?
3. And the way he hit him last time and walked off, you could tell he was tight. Like, take that. Like, stop trying me. Watch it again. Watch the last one.
I like how he throws his punches. He throws everything into it. I don't know why he asked for that 3 times.
You talking about, man?
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Man, you over here trying to act, bro.
Who is you?
Don't act tough.
And don't get me wrong, Ye Jun Kim, you got 21-3 record.
Don't matter.
It's no in you.
Not in you. Stop it.
January 25th. We're going to go through a series of highlights because I don't know how they did this, but they created something that... You see how it says Knucklemania? That's exactly what you got. BKFC Knucklemania 5 took place in PA where we see Jeremy Stevens
3-0.
defeat Eddie Alvarez
1-2.
via KO round 3. That was a welterweight bout.
Round 3 KO. Let's see what we're talking about. Hey, yo. Who is it? Hey, I didn't expect it.
And with that, he broke his jaw. It's over. With that, he broke his jaw.
I didn't expect that.
I saw the x-ray. There's like a line right here. Gone.
I like the way he was moving.
Who, Eddie?
The black shorts.
I know.
I like the way he was moving.
You know who it is? Former UFC.
Alvarez.
Former UFC light heavyweight champion, Baba.
But I don't know why you out here doing knuckle boxing, brother.
His wear and tear is worse than Jeremy Stevens. Because you got to look at it this way. Eddie Alvarez, and you know this too. It's the fighter thing. I know, I get it. The heart. But look at it this way. You had the most fabulous wars at Bellator. Became the champion. Why you think Chandler can't? Chandler, when he punches, it's like being punched by a pillow. It's gone. You guys gave up all the juice over there. It's remarkable y'all still have enough juice to do what you did in UFC, but what ended up happening?
Yikes.
And he's gonna have to. And after I found out Eddie Alvarez's jaw broke, I said, "Think about retirement, brother. You're not punching with gloves no more. You're punching with bare knuckles, Papa. Think about your health."
I'm a trainer. I'm becoming a trainer.
Also on this card, we see Ben Rothwell win himself a belt. Let's check this out.
Oh, big boys. Ay. Oh! He's done. That was a crazy KO. Let's keep it moving. What we got?
More from Knucklemania. His head spun around. I don't know what to tell you.
That was some cartoon
Knucklemania.
stuff.
Each joint is crazy.
Number 2. Oh, great. Oh, he had no idea. What is going on?
Flapping the inflatable tube, man. The uppercut.
Bruh, Knucklemania was number 3 looking like, because this is crazy.
I think that was all. Oh,
no, this is number 3. Yo, what the heck is going on?
I told you.
Brendan Mayer
I don't know.
knocks out Zed Montana. What?
I don't know how they curated it. It's like everything is a banger. Let me see that one again because it's the fact that you think it's white pants. And
yeah, because he was going in. It was good defense, though.
The way he shifts his weight.
It was good defense.
His weight. Watch how he distributes his weight.
Wow! Night.
Shout outs to Knucklemania 5. Y'all did the damn thing.
I'm sweating.
On the same day in Vegas, we see Diego Pacheco
23-0.
defeat Steven Nelson.
20-1. He lost it.
It defends his WBO International and WBC USA Super Middleweight titles.
But what did I say? I said Pacheco, keep your belts and stay undefeated. I like it. What are we looking at? Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Mm.
I can already tell. Yeah, I like it.
Movement's good.
Smooth. He's very stiff. That's the second time I see a stiff fighter versus a very fluid. Very fluid. Very fluid. I like it.
On that same day again in Nottingham, England, Dalton Smith
Remains undefeated, 17-0.
defeats Walid Ouiza
19-3.
via KO in the round 1 for the vacant European super lightweight title. Crazy.
Round
It was
one? Uh-oh. He's throwing nasty ones. Who's the culprit? Oh! I know who the culprit is.
That joint to the body.
Down the pipe.
That joint to the body.
Hold on. It continues? Oh.
His face.
Oh, no, it continues, bro.
Okay. You see. He had him scared. You know what he did? He won the title and vacated it.
Hold on, check me out. Why? He wants to move up?
Yep.
I love it.
Exactly.
Look at this right here. Bang!
That's why you're scared the next time.
The setup.
The setups. His face. I'm sorry. He does not want to be there. Ah! He gave him the love. He crunched out and gave him the love. Props to Dalton for actually crunching out and give.
Wow. Good job. Good job, Dalton. I like it. I'm a fan.
Wowzers. Continuing with our fight news, let's see what's upcoming. And January 31st in Spain. Okay. Let me hold on here. Have you ever been scrolling IG or Twitter and you've seen, and you don't even know what the hell is going on? First you see them at a weigh-in, next thing he starts punching each other or goes flying across the room with a kick.
Yes.
This is one of those type of events.
Like there's two sides?
Mm-hmm.
And then
like
one's so mad and all of a sudden they're just like, nah, we're doing this here.
One of these.
Oh, boy.
January 31st in Spain. Dogfight Wild Tournament returns this Friday at 7 p.m. with a card that features a 10-man Royal Rumble. Yes. It's exactly what I just said.
10-man Royal Rumble.
I'm leaving the part as bare knuckle.
It's bare knuckle?
No rules bout.
2v2.
There's a 2v2 medieval fight. And they also, I told you, when you're scrolling Instagram and you come across that weird
the car
stuff,
fight? They do the car fight?
thank you, that stuff.
Yo, the BJJ joints is hilarious, yo. They be taking
It's damn this.
You know what?
It's these guys, bro.
What is this? Dogfight?
Dogfight Wild Tournament. And of course, it's taking place in Spain and someplace crazy.
Bunch of crazy hoodlums in there.
Bro,
just
you're having
fight.
a Royal Rumble.
2v2s, medieval fights, car fights. What are we doing? No rule bouts. What are we doing?
Bro, who's sanctioning this? Who's saying yes?
Keep going. Keep going. It's gonna get popular. People are gonna start watching.
On that same day, in Muay Thai, One Friday Fights 95 is taking place where we see Yoro Kep or Acharia.
Jeez. 6-3.
Versus Joy Surai, More Krong Thronbori.
How many syllables is that? 5-2.
That is a flyweight belt. I'm surprised I got that off. Wow.
I didn't. You know what? I'm not. We a year and something.
Yeah, okay. February 1st, Cage Fury 139 takes place in PA where we see Bilal Hassan.
5-0, and he's the
Yep.
champ.
Yep. Versus Brian Hauser
3-1
for Hassan's flyweight title.
Hey.
On that same day, Octagon 66 takes place in Germany where you see Karim Anzik
21-4
versus Anthony Salomon.
8-2.
That is a middleweight bout. Aye. Same day. All these joints that I've been mentioning is on a Saturday. UFC Fight Night takes place in Saudi Arabia. You better put your clock on because the time is going to be different. We see Ezra Adesanya
24-4
versus Nasruddin Imavov.
15-4.
There's a middleweight bout, and folks are saying Israel absolutely needs to win this bout. How do I feel about it? I think Izzy is capable enough to win this.
Yes. I hope he's focused. I hope he came in here with a good camp.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is a free fight. We can't be mad at this because not that he has fallen off, but his last few bouts, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving, Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
Get this out of the way. Get back on the pay-per-view. Get back to the title contender. I don't want to see this.
You're more than capable, brother.
Please.
On that same day as well, Lux 49 taking place in Mexico. Obviously, Raul Zaragoza
4-0
versus Carlos Arana
7-3
for the vacant LFL welterweight title. A lot of titles on the line. Let's talk boxing. February 1st, we're in London with it. We see Adam Azim
12-0
versus Sergey Lipinets
18-3
for the vacant IBO super lightweight title.
Let's go.
Another
All right,
vacant
hold on.
joint.
Adam, remain undefeated and get that belt for me, please. Come on.
On that same day, Las Vegas, David Benavidez.
Interim light heavyweight champion, 29-0.
Impressive versus David Morrell.
WBA light heavyweight champion with an 11-0 record. What's on the line?
Both.
Someone is losing their undefeated record and
Walking
their
away,
belt.
strapped up.
Hey, who you got? Call it right now.
Benavidez.
I'm getting Benavidez too.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
Benavidez. BKFC takes place on this same day as well. Mo Hagen's son, Julian Lane,
7-7.
versus Cameron Van Camp.
2-1.
That's a welterweight fight. Remember, when we see these BKFC records, that's under their house. Their MMA records, large, like 23-4 type joints.
That's insane to me. 7-7.
Mm-hmm.
This is bare knuckle boxing. Why are you doing 14 fights? Okay. Anyways, Van Camp, 2-1. I want to be 3-1 by the end of this. Julian, when you lose, retire, please.
Geez, 7-7 is crazy. Like, anyways, February 2nd,
Tita's birthday.
we're in Michigan with the Clarissa Shields
Ooh, that makes sense. Tita's birthday. Clarissa Shields is fighting 15-0
versus Danielle Perkins.
5-0.
That is a heavyweight bout for the IBF, WBC, and WBF and WBO titles.
Clarissa.
Let me break it down. She is defending her WBC heavyweight crown. She won against Vanessa Lipiage. Join us. The vacant WBO, WBA, and IBF heavyweight titles will also be up for grabs.
So 3. She owns one.
The one she's defending her heavyweight joint, but there's the WBO, WBA, IBF heavyweight titles
in the air.
In the air. She's about to make history again if she wins this.
Clarissa, take them off.
Holy crap!
Take them off.
But Daniel Perkins can also make history here too. My pick is Clarissa, but wow.
A lot on the line. Both undefeated. And a lot.
One's more experienced, but one might be more hungry. We're about to see.
A lot of belts.
Talk a little bit of combat news. What's going on in the sports combat world? Glory got something popping off. April 5th. This very well might be the biggest heavyweight tournament in combat sports history. What is it, Black?
Glory's last heavyweight standing tournament takes place April 5th with 16 heavyweights in one night. What are we talking about? 32 fighters?
One night. That's insane.
16 fights, 32 fighters.
What's the someone got to win? Someone has to leave. Victoria. I like that they're bringing the tournament formats back, but somebody got to win. Oh, Dustin. One of my favorite fighters.
Yo, you think we could try to get there?
I don't know. We'll see. Dustin.
You know what? Hold on. From the news we just got, we're going to be strapped. Let's make it happen.
Dustin Poirier's last fight will be on the
UFC 314
card
in
Miami.
We're here. This is stomping grounds. We got to make it.
Who will he fight? That's a great question.
He's the guy, and they don't know who they're going to put him up against.
Yeah. What do you think? No.
Max? No.
He already did that. Just make it make sense, I guess. Don't let it be a rematch of any sorts. That's all I ask.
Yeah, but then like,
I know.
Yeah.
What do you give Dustin for his last fight? I don't even like the sounds of that. I really don't even like the sounds of that. Moving along. Oh, his arm.
Yeah, what's going on? PFL
This took
road
place.
to Dubai.
This took place because we already reported about this event. This took place.
Oh, I already know what's going on.
during
I
the
already know.
event.
No.
You have to.
No. I already saw this.
I
But I
know.
already saw this.
We're potting.
But I already saw this.
We're potting.
This is. Gosh, man.
We're potting.
Sheesh, a manga.
I'll clip it for you. Right here for you.
Freaking hey, man.
I know.
You know what?
I wouldn't be celebrating like that either. That's just me though. I've never been celebrating that after. Ooh, you're not supposed to be blocking like that anyways too. So,
Okay, one, you're not supposed to block like that, right? Two, I hope this teaches you to keep your hands up higher. Keep your hands up higher.
Yeah.
Keep your because they shouldn't be down here. They shouldn't be by your waist. Keep your hands up higher. Golly, man.
Check out that other link.
What do you mean another link? Another view? I don't want to see this, man. Oh my goodness.
That Shinbo's a mother.
Oh.
Yay, Gumby arms.
Well, you look like Mr. Fantastic.
No.
Shoot. Golly. Yo, that's crazy. That hurts.
And that is it for combat news, y'all.
Protect yourself, man.
Protect yourself.
Till next time.
A little birdie told me you're about the... Oh. This continuing joke of Plaque San Diego. Where are you going now?
You laughing, but you're going to be joining me soon.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah, all
but
right.
before that...
It's going to be the 2P San Diego. But, got me and my lady a Christmas gift to pee. We going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to be a Puerto Rican. San Juan.
Nice. You guys got something set up, or you're just going to go
We have
there?
a small itinerary. We got a little Airbnb close to the beach. We want to, we don't really want to party. We want to go see historic sites. We want to go to museum. We want to go to some forts, see like where they battled at and stuff like that. Obviously we're going to eat some good food.
Yes, that's what
I need some more mofongo in my life. Oh, I want to hear the cookies. I never heard cookie in my life.
Do they do because some people don't, and I found out the hard way when I'm ordering from different Latin spots. Do they do tostones like that, or is that not their thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Caribbean thing, but some South Americans.
Okay, then who's Mongol and who's Mofongo?
Mongol is Dominican. Mofongo is Puerto Rican.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
similar but made
same but different. Mongol is just straight plantains, salt, a little bit of water, a little bit of oil, mix it up. If you want to get funky with it like I do, I throw a little bit of chicken bouillon in there, make it taste good. Mofongo, you get a shrimp mofongo, you get a pork chicharron mofongo.
And there's like sometimes it's like, depending on who's making it, like onions in it and stuff like that.
Sometimes yes, but usually the base is just plantains with like chicharron in it. You know what I'm saying? They make it into a bowl, cup, put it on your plate, drizzle some sauce on it. It's fire. I love it.
Either or is delicious. Golly.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun over there. Well, yeah, it's gonna be good to get away because right after that, we gotta prepare for the Eagles Super Bowl. It's gonna be fun, man.
Very fun. And look, this episode we showed you how DC's coming. We gave you a little bit of Marvel news, but it was about, we went into this. It's about time for them to just like relax a little bit. What you're about to see now here is DC coming out. We told y'all about this before.
Can I tell you something funny that I think might have happened behind closed doors? Who's the head of Marvel?
When you say head of Marvel,
Who's the guy? Like, you know how Gunn is the guy in DC.
Oh, who's gunning over there?
What's his name? I forget. Yep. Kevin Feige. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kevin. Sorry. You know what I think might have happened? Gunn and Feige behind closed doors. Gunn goes, Feige taking over DC. Let's bounce off of each other. I'll give you a break. I'm gonna go ham. Do what you got to do this year to get ready for the next alternate.
You think?
Marvel's not really going crazy this year. What we got? Daredevil Born Again.
That's about it.
We just had What If Season 3? Yeah. Just had What If Season 3. We got to catch up.
Wait, what behind?
Yeah, bro. There's a Season 3 that just happened again.
Perfect.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's all good.
Daredevil Born Again. What else is,
Oh, we're being stupid. We're gonna get Daredevil. We're gonna get but even with what I'm about to say, it's not much. We're gonna get the Captain America.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been brushing that off.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get Thunderbolts. Out of that, I don't know what else to give you.
You know what it is? I'm just so excited for what's coming for DC that I'm like brushing these guys off. I'm sorry for the disrespect. Daredevil Morgan is going to be fire. Thunderbolts, Captain America, Brave New World. I'm going to go watch that. It looks fire.
Of course.
Also, I can't tell you why I'm watching it for real. Like, yeah, I want to watch it, but they got a free skin and free play from Marvel Rivals, so I gotta go watch it.
and how you gonna?
I think your ticket, when you buy your ticket, they give you a code to then put into the game, and then you get your skin.
That's dope.
Yeah.
A few other places we gotta stop by. No, we're good. A few other places we gotta stop by to sit, and we're gonna make it a point to get to you guys. We need to go see Pete, man.
Pete's Pop.
It's been a minute since it's been a minute, but it's not been a minute.
It has been a minute, bro.
We gotta go see a good man Eddie play some video games a bit. Hit one of his events.
We seen him in Halloween. That was cool. We do gotta go back.
What's that Halloween one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had those drinks. Yeah, what?
Jason Boys. We were the Jason Boys.
Alex came.
Yeah. Alex came.
Brandon,
a guy from New York. Johnny B was the old man, creepy old man. My lady was Uzumaki. The Uzumaki wig with the joint in the middle. That was crazy. But yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
Great times.
What else? We just seen Brian. We gotta go again because we gotta get into more Peppo's comics. Once we finish Ghost Rider, I think I might just stick onto the Peppo's train, bro.
Cable's one of my favorite guys. I of course want to see that, but I'm very interested to see what he does with Captain Planet.
Yes, me too. Look. I think we should, just because of the way he's doing things, we're not gonna skip over Cable. We'll get it for our own. But I think that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next comic series that we follow.
Because like Cable's, I just told you I love Cable, but like I can wait. I can. But it's and we already have Cable.
It's the fact that he's bringing us back to.
When's the last time you've had Captain Planet media content? Anything?
And you saw the.
I like how he looks.
Captain Planet got a beard. When a man has a beard, design, you know he's been struggling.
The design looks different. He has like earth, like rock on him and his shoulders.
Yes, like rubble and stuff on his shoulders, like a shoulder pad. So
if he looks like that, I want to see what his villains look like.
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
You think what are they gonna do with the song? The song's too good.
You didn't see Peppo's lob up his comic? Somebody was like, man, they really need to make a live action Captain Planet. And Peppo's goes, they might want to use this for the script. Hey, man, Peppers, get your bag, boy, because I see you, man. You are in there cooking. I love it.
I love it. I
love it.
And before we start another pod, because I damn know what we're about to know.
Yeah, we're about to. Wow.
My name's Patini.
My name's Plaque.
And we are
Two Peas
in a pod.
And guys, please don't forget, it's a brand new year. Let's start doing the whole like, sharing, and subscribe.
That's if you're feeling the vibe.
Please. If you're feeling the vibe. It's Two Peas. Y'all are feeling us.
You already.
Let everybody know who we are. Till next time, y'all.